Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for sticking with me because I haven't done a video in a while. You will have seen my weekly vlog, which is just uploaded, and then you've got this video. I'm definitely going to be more regular on my channel. I feel that every single time, but this time I really do mean it. Your comments whilst I'm away and whilst I'm not doing videos are just so lovely, and you guys still want to stick by me, and that's really, really lovely of you. I've just noticed there's a massive discrepancy between my face and body colour. I keep my face always out of the sun when I travel, and I've been exfoliating a lot as well, so my tan on my face is really gone, whereas my body is like bing. Anyway, yeah, let's not focus on that too much. Today, as you can probably tell, lots of handbags are surrounding me. I'm going to be doing my updated, designer handbag collection video. The last time I did this was like a year and a half ago, and the collection has definitely grown since then. And yes, I just thought I would do it again. The ones that I have talked about in a lot of detail, I'm not going to go into too much detail about. I will link the first one I did below. So if you do want to hear anything more about those bags, you can go on to that. Right, okay, so the first bag I'm going to talk about, random for a first bag, but here goes. It is this beautiful Chanel evening bag. It is vintage. I think this is like a satin material. It's not leather, it's leather inside. It's got a beautiful metallic copperness inside, and the chain is yellow gold with satin running through it. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. It feels really vintagey and chic when I wear it out in the evening. I don't really wear it out on the day ever, but you could look really cool in the day too. The chain detailing is stunning. I want to say this is from the 90s. So yeah, absolutely love that. It's perfect for evening. I also love long straps for evening because I just find clutches can just look a little bit too like try hard sometimes. Not all the time, just sometimes. I do have one designer clutch in my collection, which I will get to shortly. But yeah, I just kind of think the chain makes it a bit more chilled out and a bit more relaxed. Okay, my next bag is actually really similar, but it is a newer bag. I got this last year, and it is the Saint Laurent camera bag. Now, I don't know if they make this one anymore, but I'm going to scour the internet and try and find this exact one. If not, I'm going to link below at the blogger bag, which is quite similar. It's a little bit less square, and it's got a really cool tassel hanging off it. And I actually saw Lily Aldridge at the Kings of Leon concert in Hyde Park, and she was wearing the blogger one, and it looked stunning. This is probably one of my most worn bags because again it kind of like takes you from day to night really well. It's long strap like that. You can wear it crossbody or just on your shoulder, or sometimes I just kind of like wrap this around and do wear it as like a bit of a clutch if I'm like in and out of things. I can fit quite a lot in it. I've actually got my card wallet in it at the moment, my card wallet in it at the moment, and also perfume sample of my Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge, my favourite going out perfume, and my little trusty oil blotting wipes. But yeah, it's a really stunning bag. I never did a full what's in my bag review of this bag, so I'm doing it now. It's got little places here that you can put like your cards in, so you don't even need a card wallet. You could just take 2 credit cards out with you, you'd be fine. And you can put some makeup in there, maybe a camera, a small hairbrush, like whatever you need. It's definitely like a good day-to-day necessity bag. Probably would fit a 7 Plus actually. Probably would fit quite a big phone. I've only got a 7, so it fits that perfectly. And yeah, absolutely love it. And if you're considering like a starter designer bag, so you don't want to spend like over £1,000 on a bag, this, you would get your money's worth out of it. I like that it's grained leather as well, so I don't feel like it's going to scratch. And if I get any makeup on it, I just wipe it off with a makeup wipe, and the leather is totally undamaged. So absolutely love this one. And this is my Chanel classic flap bag. This is probably one of my most worn bags. It's got lovely burgundy, the red leather inside. It's the double flap, which is kind of a little bit annoying, but yeah, it's double flap. It is the calf leather, so it is it's a smooth leather, so it does have that worry of, no, it's not calf leather, it is calf leather, lambskin, it's lambskin, but you'd always have the worry of it getting scratched. That's just par for the course, I think, with that kind of soft leather. It's got silver hardware. I like a nice mixture between gold and silver hardware on my bags because I like to mix my jewellery. I've got gold and silver jewellery, although at the moment I'm really into gold, so I'm probably wearing like my gold bags a little bit more. This is just your typical classic bag. I originally, when I was first like looking at Chanel bags, I thought the boy is definitely my favourite, but that's really changed over the years, and now I think that the classic The classic flap is it's just the most classic for so many reasons. It just literally goes with every single outfit, and it's just so easy to style and wear, and it fits loads in. This is I think this is the size medium. I don't know if they still do this size. Again, I'm going to link everything below, but I can fit my camera, my phone, a small hairbrush and makeup and money and keys in it, so it's a really good day-to-day bag for me, and again it's perfect for evenings as well. So next up is a bag I get asked about all the time. Like, people love this little guy, and it is the Nano No by Louis Vuitton. It's kind of like a little bucket bag, I guess. It's got a little drawstring here, so you do it up like that, and this is the Mary Poppins of bags. I may have mentioned this in my last video, but oh my god, you can fit like the kitchen sink, well, everything but the kitchen sink in here. I can literally fit all my makeup, my camera, my phone, my hairbrush, everything, and I take it out with me day to day, and I can even chuck my sunglasses in there. It's so deceptive. Again, it's got a lovely grained leather, so you can scratch it, you can chuck it about, you can do pretty much anything to it, and it's so resistant. And I think that's what's great about Louis Vuitton bags, is that they really are sort of durable, and the leather's really sturdy. It's got a nice long strap again, so you can wear it in that super chic way. I'm going to insert some photos of me wearing it because I wear it a lot. I just love that classic Louis Vuitton print, the logo. It's just super classic, and it's like neutral, so it goes with everything, and I love it. And I actually won this at the Natalia Vodunova Fund Fair. I went with Guerlain and I was their guest, and I probably mentioned this in my vlog a million times, but I won this in one of the things they had, little games they had. Would I have gone out and bought it? Probably not, but if I'd seen somebody else wearing it and styling it, all of a sudden I'd be like, oh my god, I need it, I love it. They put the price up on this actually, because I remember googling how much it was a little bit. When I first got it, I think it was just under £500, and now it's priced at £620. I would still say it is totally worth that, because you just get so much use out of it, and it's such good quality and fits a lot in it. And for a designer handbag, that's quite a good, reasonable price. But yeah, I'm going to link below if I find it for cheaper, or if I find any vintage ones, so you guys can have a look at that too. Next up is this little guy, and I'm really worried he's going to look pretty squashed because he was in my suitcase. Getting a little bit squashed. It is my Chanel boy. This was bought 2015. It was actually my Christmas present for that year, but bought it earlier because it's so rare to find these days. The Chanel boys with like just the totally classic ones without any new like weird detailing. There are some with like patent around here, which I really don't like, and some with like random things around, but I just kind of wanted the classic one. This is the shade grey. I think it's called light grey, and it's the size small, and it's got the metal hardware, and what do you call this, like the brushed steel hardware, and I love it. This is probably one of my most worn bags. I get so many compliments on it when I wear it, when I put it in photographs. You guys seem to love it as well. I absolutely think it's one of just the best bags ever. Slight problem is you do lose things down the side because it's got slight gaps on either side, so I have had like men coming up to me and running behind me holding like lip liners, so you have to be careful with things like that. I'd say like put everything in pouches so you don't lose any random things, but it definitely is sort of one of my favourite bags, and definitely a real classic and staple, and I love the colour. I've got so many black bags, so it's really nice having something slightly different colour. I will link below though my full like what's in my Chanel bag video and my other designer handbag videos. If you want to hear any more about that, check out those below. So this bag is around 3.5 years old, and it's one of my most worn bags. It is my Balenciaga mini city bag, and I think the shade is just brown. My thoughts on Balenciaga bags is they literally just get better with age. They are one of the very few bags that kind of like look better the more you wear them and the more you kind of chuck them around. And this, if that was the Mary Poppins bag, this is like beyond a Mary Poppins bag. I can even fit a water bottle in this and close it. Like, it's so deceptive and 100% worth the money. When I bought it, I did think it was a little bit expensive for the size, but oh my gosh, the amount I've worn it over the years, I just love it. I kind of wouldn't mind another one in a different colour with like gold hardware. Like, I'd love a grey one with gold hardware. But you can wear it crossbody as well, and it's got a really comfortable strap, so I kind of wear it crossbody quite a lot. I take it with me a lot when I'm going to the gym or just out and about running errands. It just looks super chic, and it's kind of my go-to like day-to-day bag. And yeah, I just really love it. It's like just the perfect casual, chic but comfortable bag, and it's fantastic. So next up is another vintage bag. This is Chanel as well. I think this is also from the late 90s, and it's actually not black, and I don't know if you can really see on camera, but it's navy. This was a gift from my mother-in-law, one of her old bags, and it's got the gold hardware, so it's really nice to have a Chanel bag with gold hardware as well. I'm very fortunate. And inside you've got that classic Chanel red leather, some Tic Tacs, and something about haiku competition. Something about a haiku competition. I got some random stuff in here. But it's a really comfortable bag. I kind of call this like my Alexa Chung cool girl bag. And there's something about the fact that it's like top handle. I love top handle bags, ones without like long straps, just for a totally different look. It's very city-ish. You just literally hold it, and it just feels very ladylike and very vintage. And you can also chuck it over your shoulder if you're on a real rush, but it doesn't look so good like that. But yeah, absolutely love this. And if I find anything similar again, I will link it below. Okay, this is one of my newer bags. This is my newest bag, like the newest one. And this is from Chloé. And it is the Chloé Milli Bag, and this is in the shade tan. It's got gold hardware, and it's got mustard panellings on either side. I've talked about this in a few of my vlogs, and I think in one of my most recent favourite videos as well, so you guys will have heard me talk about it. I absolutely love this bag. It's got like a metallic bit here to open and close. I've got all the original stuffing in there, but it's a lovely like sort of neutrally colour on the inside, and you've got a little pocket in the middle to put your, oh, I've got another Maison Brothers Kurdish mini in there. Gosh, like you can tell how much I love this perfume. I've used like 1.5 of these minis totally up. But yeah, I love that you can, it does have a proper handle. I don't know if the handle is in here, or if I put it somewhere else. I think I put the handle's here. It has this leather strap, sorry, that you can also put on it. So you can wear it in a different way. But I've not personally worn it like this yet, but I think it just kind of does make it a more versatile bag. You can kind of wear it like that, which is actually really cool too. I'm going to keep it on there for a bit. So you've got like the black contrast, which looks really cool. But I just like wearing it long, usually with the gold chain like that. And yeah, it's really comfortable, really easy bag, perfect for day to day. Fits loads in and just looks absolutely stunning in the summer. I think with the tan as well, it's going to look great in the autumn too. We have another Chanel bag, another vintage one. From a similar period, I'd say, and this needs some stuffing. I'm going to have some stuffing in the other room. This is this white and gold vintage Chanel. This fits so much in it. This is a perfect like everyday bag. It's not everyday because it's white, so you want to be careful. It's got a long strap like that. I'm going to insert some photos of me wearing it as well, so you guys can see it a bit further up close. It literally, you can fit so much in there. There's so much room. You can literally like pad it out, and it looks quite good, quite full. Like it looks quite old. It doesn't look good when it's a bit empty, so it needs to be kind of padded out a bit. So you really just kind of chuck everything in there. It looks amazing on, and it's really comfortable, and it just really like adds a pop to an outfit. Like if I'm wearing like a really simple outfit or just all black, adding this just kind of adds like such a pop and a dimension. That's why I love having obviously my staple black bags, but I also think it's quite important to invest in different sort of colours and tones in order to make your handbag wardrobe really work for you and your outfits, in order to like style up, like let your handbags do the hard work on days when you can't really be really bothered to style an outfit totally. Chuck on like a little like shift long sleeve black dress, a pair of Converse, and a cool bag like this, and you look like you could be like street style photographed without having to like spend loads of time or effort putting together a perfect outfit. Okay, this is my last Chanel bag, and this was bought. This was from the Cruise collection in 2013. This is winter, very start of 2013, end of 2012. And it's got this lovely brushed gold hardware, which is totally different. I kind of love that all the bags have slightly different hardware. And it's got really cool coins on as well. It's from like their Cruise collection was really cool. This is actually quite a big bag. It's kind of a variation of their classic flap, but I love that the hardware is a bit different. I get compliments on this whenever I wear this. The leather is super soft. The only problem is that obviously with like lighter coloured bags, when you do wear them a lot, and I wear all my bags, then I don't keep them to look at, I have them to use. So obviously there's a bit of discoloration on the back, and Chanel have said there's nothing they can do about that. So that is something that I would definitely consider if I were investing in designer bags. Now I probably would veer away from the very light colours, although the Chanel white one, I don't know how, but the way it's been treated, it doesn't have that much colour payoff. I think the leather's been treated with like a glossing, whereas this is like kind of raw lambskin. I've got like a scarf in there to pad it out. But yeah, it's like I've had this for years. I love it. I think I got it for my 22nd birthday. I love it. I love that like you don't really see them around at all anymore, but it's still one of my all-time favourite bags. And I always like pop my chains back inside so the chains don't damage the leather. Oh, this one I wanted to mention, this is definitely at the lower end. It's a new brand called Complete or Complé. They're an Israeli brand, and I think they're going to be stocked some really cool places soon. And it's just like a really unique shape. I think this retails for around £400, and this is the shade Sangria. I love that sort of blood red colour. It's really chic. You can literally just wear it like an outfit like this, with like denim and cool top, or whatever really. I just love the handle, top like that, and also you've got the long strap too, or you can just kind of wear it as a clutch as well. So I really wanted to mention that, and I love it. This was my designer clutch. Oh my god, it's so sticky. It's been on too many nights out. It needs a good wash, a good wipe over. This is the Belle de Jour Saint Laurent clutch. I got this for my 21st birthday, I think, from my aunt. And it's just such an easy like staple of a bag, although I kind of like to wear it more daytime, like with an outfit like this. I've worn it a lot in the evenings, a lot over the years. It's kind of literally my go-to clutch, and it fits a lot in too, so which is great. More vintage Chanel that I don't have here at the moment because my mum has it, so I'm going to link some photos of it. It's also vintage, it's multi-chain, it's beautiful, I love it. I will link below if I find it. I think it's from 2001 or 2003, and it's their multi-chain bag, and it's amazing, so I will link that as well below and show some photographs on the screen now. This was my first ever designer bag, like 5 years ago? 5 years ago? Oh my gosh, 5 years ago. It is the Celine Luggage in the shade Dune or Sand Dune or Dune Grey. One thing I'd say about them is they do not hold their shape. You can put as much stuffing in there as you like. They do not hold their shape. This has, I think it's got like an old jumper inside that I keep. Yeah, I keep this really old jumper inside. But it is possibly one of my all-time favourite bags, and will always be one of my favourite bags. It literally elevates an outfit. It's so smart, it's so good for travelling, so good for meetings. I feel incredibly chic. This kind of colour grey as well, I just don't see on any other bags. Like, I don't see this beautiful sort of mushroomy grey ever. So I think it's quite unique. And yeah, it's got a little bit of damage at the back from when I've worn it with jeans. This is like literally one of my most loved bags. I see it and it just makes me happy. Remembering when I first got it, I was so excited. And I just think it's, yeah, it's a total classic. And literally if you're looking for a bag for business or for work, it's really lightweight. Business, working, travel, I would say look no further than the Celine totes. Behind me I have my Saint Laurent Sac de Jour. This is, I probably got like 2 or 3 years ago. This is again is a perfect sort of business bag, like when I've got meetings or I want to look really smart, or I just kind of want a smart nut like ripped jeans like these. I would style it with something like this. The one that I would probably, like if I were buying one now, I'd probably buy it in the smaller size. They've got like a really small one. That is really what I'd go for now, just because I'm so much into like little bags at the moment. So yeah, if I were to buy another bag at the moment, it'd probably be like the croc version of this, but mini and black. I think it's so chic. But this is like a perfect meeting work bag, and I can also like make it casual because it's got the long strap as well, which I do end up using a lot because it frees up the hands. And when you're not using it, you can kind of just put it in here. Like any celebrity like Rosie Huntington-Whiteley or like Victoria's Secret models, whenever they're in the airport, they're always carrying this bag. It's got quite a lot of space in here. You can put quite a lot in. It instantly sort of elevates an outfit from, you know, ordinary to quite like wow. I'm not really like a Birkin girl, and I don't think I ever really will be a Birkin girl. But I quite like this has like the Birkin look without being a wannabe Birkin, if that makes sense. So that's kind of why I love it. And yeah, the Saint Laurent Sac de Jour I think is a real classic. And then onto my Givenchy. This is the Lucrezia bag. This was from a limited edition collection years ago, and it's got the side paneling with the floral. I have debated selling this a few times because I don't wear it that much, but I think it's such a classic bag, and it is one I do go back to whenever I'm wearing khaki or like military colours. I always go for this bag, and I kind of like that it's oversized and big. It's really lightweight. You can fit so much in here comfortably, so it's really good for travelling as well. And I just think it's super chic, and I absolutely love it, and so I'm definitely not selling it. It's got the longer strap as well that you can just kind of pop over your arm if you're shopping or busy or doing whatever, and yeah, I absolutely love it. It's my only Givenchy bag. My mum has the Antigona. I borrow that a lot. I find the Lucrezia actually lighter than the Antigona, so I'll try and find one of these that I'll link below, but if not, I'll just take the classic one because I think it's such a good like bowling bag, just like casual, easy, and it's really light, so you can fill it up without kind of like, you know, having a shoulder problem. I think we're on to the last bag now. This is my last one. It is the YSL Saint Laurent college bag. This is really one of my favourite bags. I know I've said that about a lot of them, but this really, really is. It's got the brushed silver hardware. It's lovely and squishy and quilty. You really can fill this up. This is perfect for day to day, for me running from meetings to events. If I have an evening event, I just feel chic with it as well. It's kind of got the top handle look, so you can have that chic ladylike look, and it's also got the strap, so it's really easy to carry around on public transport or just out and about throughout the day. And yeah, I absolutely love this bag. I think it's like one of my favourites from the collection, if not the favourite. And obviously I love that it's squishy and black, and I love that just the logo is there, and like not an OTT way, just kind of a subtle way, and just like a real classic, I think. And I get loads of questions on this, but I've done a whole video of what's in my bag with this, so I'll link it below. That's my collection done, guys. That is my designer handbag collection. I'm very happy with my handbags at the moment. There's definitely nothing that I feel is really missing. There's nothing that I'm yearning for or want. I really like classic bags that kind of work with my outfits. I'm very much a handbag girl, definitely over shoes, but at the moment I have to say there's not any particular bag that I'm after or desperate for. I'm really, really happy, and yeah, so let me know which is your favourite from my collection, what your favourite handbag is from your own collection, what bags you want next. If you have any questions about any of the bags or anything else, please leave me a comment below. I'd also love to know what kind of videos you guys would like to see next. And yeah, and like if you guys want to see me back on YouTube more regularly, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Please follow me on Instagram because I'm super active over there. I do stories like multiple times a day. I kind of like mini vlog my day, so you can see me out and about. I show my handbags all the time, so if you're into handbags, so you can check them out on there. So it's instagram.com/Tijan Serena. I will link it here and below, and my blog as well, and you guys know the usual drill. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!